Hello and welcome back to the second of these community update videos. Straight off the bat, most of you who've been keeping an eye on things like the Instagram I rarely post on and my YouTube posts that have come up recently, you will know that I recently finished Magnus after 1 year of on and off work. I'm super proud of it. Lots of little things that'll do to improve, when you'll see how I'm going to improve in a minute, but overall I'm really happy with the model. I went back and forward on a few different things, changed a couple of the different ideas that I had, but ultimately I think I ended up with something really pleasing. There are some things that I probably will go back and fix, but they're only minor. Still need to do the varnish and stuff like that, but there will be an update video on the final sort of stages in that coming probably next week. Now, in terms of how I'm going to improve, one thing I got for Christmas from family was Magnus' brother Angron. This has been a really fun model to build. I did do a tech test kind of stream, which obviously didn't work very well, on the building process of this model. I've fully built, he's obviously sitting right here, and I'm part of the way through the painting and I'm really enjoying it so far. Using what I learned from Magnus with that kind of large figurehead kind of model and adapting it for something that's not going to take me as long. I don't want to spend a year on this model. I want to get it to the same level of detail without going back and forward and wasting so much time. I already spent a year on my night collection, I've spent a year on Magnus. I don't want to keep spending huge amounts of time on these same models, especially seeing as, along with Magnus, I got something a bit different from usual in the form of the Battle of Britain Memorial Flag from Airfix, which is something I'm super excited to paint because I haven't done Airfix before, and I didn't know that you would have to also paint the models as well as building them. So this will be a really exciting project, and I hope you'll join me for that one. I want to get Angron done up really nicely so I can move on to that and really spend some time on it. Outside of the hobby, I have finished Xenos by Dan Abnett, and I'm a good part of the way through Malleus. It's a really interesting trilogy so far anyway. The first one, Xenos, was a recommendation from a friend who said it was one of the best books he's read from the franchise so far, which I was really excited to get into. The second one, Malleus, has been really exciting now that I get towards the end, but at the beginning there were actually a few inconsistencies which I didn't think you could put past Dan Abnett. So if you know from the first book, there's a sequence of torture where Eisenhorn loses the ability to smile, but yet in the beginning of the second book, Malleus, he smiles twice, openly describing himself as smiling. So the little things like that and little sort of backward descriptions of things that I'm not quite on board with, but overall the series is really fun. And in addition to the other stuff that I got, I have some new Warhammer Crime stuff I'm going to get into as well, and hopefully update you on those, because I've tried Flesh and Steel and I've tried Grimmer Past, and they're really enjoyable novels, so I'm looking forward. There's at least 2 more that I need to get through. But so far I'm really enjoying that series, and if you have any thoughts on it, let me know down in the comments and we'll sort of have a bit of a chat as well. But it's realistically quite quiet this month. I just wanted to give you a quick update on where I am, what's going on, if there are any videos to expect, which there are, and hopefully you'll have some thoughts on how things are going. Let me know how your hobby is getting on, what you're working on at the minute, if there's anything you got over the Christmas period that you're currently working on, and we'll hopefully see you soon for a Magnus update on how I finished them off. So thank you for sticking around while I try and get this kind of format off the ground, and I will see you very soon.